was so overwhelming. Why, boys? Guys, men, why is everything you do this overwhelming? This is wild. Hi, I am Ashley Sue. Our 6th night, 7th night, depending on how you're looking at it, of BTS Wings Week. And we are doing Blood, Sweat, and Tears, the Japanese version. Which means tomorrow night, which will be the end of my Wings Week, I am going to do Blood, Sweat, and Tears, which I have really wanted to avoid doing for a few reasons, which I'll go into in that video, I'm sure. I've seen Blood, Sweat, and Tears, the Korean version, a lot because I really wanted to make sense out of it. This is before I had a clue that it actually has constant references to not one book, but 2. I watched it a lot because I wanted to understand. I had an initial interpretation and reaction and that didn't sit well with me, so I watched it 100 times more. Why am I talking about that one right now? That one I've seen. This one I have not. The first Japanese video of BTS that I've been introduced to was actually earlier this week, and it's when I did Airplane Part 2 by BTS. And oh my gosh, butterflies took my breath away. The colors, the saturation, the rain, so much good. Choyo. I still can't figure out how to say it's the best. Chegueo. Daebak. We're gonna watch the Japanese version. And I don't want to sound like a hillbilly while I do it, because that is my upbringing, but whoa, it's already very different. I've heard that song so much because of my Spotify playlist. Hearing it in a different language than Korean is so weird. I'm only used to, this is already tripping me out. Are there English lines in the Korean version? I can't say it right because RM doesn't. Peaches and cream, sweeter than sweet, chocolate of cheeks and chocolate of wings. Okay, I'm curious if those will be in English. Japanese is weird. Jimin and Japanese is weird. Hit play. This is such a different vibe. Oh my god, this is so different. What up, B? Oh! Okay, there's 2 things that link from the Korean one to this one. Here we go. Sugar. So English. They look so much younger in this version. The apple! The apple! Is that a pickup truck? It's Vanilla! Ah! There are links in this to the BTS universe. There are links to the short films. There are things in this that are not. Oh my god. This video is so utterly confusing to me. I don't know what to do. Do I pause? Do I roll? I need to be taking notes. What? Here's the mushroom picture. It's not mushroom, I'm sure. Was that the Boy Meets Evil dance? Lone Wolf. How very, what was that movie? That's a reference to the Korean version. That sweater is amazing and bizarre. Are there two? Are there two? Has it all along been that there's a good and a bad? But does he drown in a bathtub in both? No, this was so weird. This was so weird. This was so weird. The greatest moment, most beautiful moment in life. That's the flower petals from the most beautiful moment in life. This is the gas station.
어? 준영, 오랜만이다.
What? What? Okay, I have a few thoughts about the Japanese version. Where do I begin? One, that's an acid trip. That was crazy. Number two, I can't even watch it to see if it's a coherent story in the slightest, because my mind right now is filled with the Korean version video, which I have been flooding myself with for a couple months, as well as this week where I've flooded myself with the BTS short films. There's no way for me to objectively watch this one in a vacuum without it being in the context of everything else that I've now seen. So there were definite links in this from the short films that I don't believe are in the Korean video, which will be tomorrow. We'll find out. But Jimin's apple, Jimin, many people say Jimin. I think the proper Korean pronunciation is Jimin. I'm all over the board. Jimin, hit me up, let a girl know. Also, Yoongi, Suga, I need you to know whether I need to call you Yoongi or Suga, or if I'm butchering both, because I really want to say both your names right, please. So he's got the apple. He's blinded, he's shielded when he walks in the room. But then the veil is dropped, the hand. And for a brief moment, they see each other. And then one is out. I don't even remember what else is in this. Oh my gosh. Here's a question I have. They did interject tiny clips from the Korean video, which we will read tomorrow, into the Japanese version. The far majority of this video was completely different in visual concept and storytelling and everything pretty much. All the way down to wardrobe. The aesthetic, the vibe is so different. The rooms are very toned down. Even though it's acid trip, it's like mental acid trip. The rooms are not, they're everyday rooms or less in some cases. And their wardrobes are streetwear. I wonder why that is. I don't know enough about Japanese aesthetics. Maybe there's a preference in what they accept culturally to watch or on TV. Or maybe this was just a very personal decision on behalf of the band. I need to stop stuttering and I need to watch it again and probably 8 more times and take some notes, because there's I did not anticipate seeing hints in this. Hints, answers, clues. Oh, two Jimin, two of you, parallel galaxies, two different worlds, but the same person, two different parts of yourself. Didn't the most beautiful moment in life come out? Yes, the most beautiful moment in life came out before Wings, and at the end, when the whatever that was fell, and it was the same little twinkle noise and everything as the most beautiful moment in life 1 and 2, which was what, at the end of Prologue Run and I Need You, or at least one of those, if not all three of them. I'm gonna have to make a bulletin board or something, because I'm never gonna keep this straight. Do I have wall space? Yeah, I have wall space. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna do some detective work here because I don't have a choice. All right, let's watch one more time. Wait, can we watch this again? Can we please watch this again? Can we watch this again? Oh my gosh, what? What? There's a Japanese version of Run? Oh my god. I bet it has more clues in it. Oh, wow, upon wow, upon wow. I really want to tap that Run Jap. I'm gonna take back what I just said. I'm gonna just rewatch this and oh my gosh. Seriously, it's like a flannel on a t-shirt. I still can't get past the language change. He's clearly intoxicated. It's interesting that it's Jungkook in this one because it's V in the other. Oh, he leaves Suga. Dang, he tears off. Even how Suga raps in this one is more laid back than in Tomorrow's. This is so low. That was forceful, RM. RM's like, Jungkook, you're gonna drink this. Okay, the truck with is that Hobie in the back who's asleep? No, Hobie brought a blanket and put. Oh. Wait, who just tried to help JK out of the bathroom? Is that Suga? No? What's happening? I'm so over freaking well. Yeah, that was Suga. Jin's watching the whole thing. That was a rough. Oh my god. What? This is too much to take in. This was supposed to be my easy night. This video was supposed to be my easy night. Oh my god, this is disturbing. This might be more disturbing. It's called Growing Up. Oh my gosh. He looks so young in some of these shots. Probably very purposefully. That's him in Stigma. Oh my gosh. How do I link all this together? Knowing what I do about Blood, Sweat, and Tears Korean version, which we'll go over, I'm trying really hard to make sense. I'm trying to almost concept to concept parallel apply it, and this is not exactly working well. That's Suga though. Okay, so what does Suga just try to shield him from saying, or does Suga unveil him? Oh my gosh, why? He looks so scared. That is so weird. Is Japanese aesthetic just that different? Because the two aesthetics from the two Blood, Sweat, and Tears videos are so different. Oh my gosh. It's almost weird that they referenced, or are you supposed to watch this one and then the one from like an album or two earlier? Oh. Well, dang it, BTS, dang you. Being a new Nuna, a new army, actually has some pretty cool perks. It's got some serious setbacks. Ones that made me really sad, that I hope BTS will forgive us for. Feeling massively overwhelmed with information, ideas, visuals, and plot is not exactly one of those perks. Don't get me wrong, I kind of like that between now and whenever they release their next new album, next single, next video, whether or not it has anything to do with the BTS universe. For all I know, BTS universe is wrapped up and done. But I know that I look forward to whatever they have coming out next, whenever that may or may not be. So I'm elated actually to kind of get to know them through this history, this journal, this creative experiment that they have been living for the last almost decade. And it's a lot of fun. But every time I feel like I might get an answer, I end up with 15 new questions, which isn't that par for the course. Oh, I've got to stop. I gotta stop. Good night. I'm Ashley Sue. I do videos on midlife, mental health, and BTS, and how those three things tie together. Yeah, if you are a Nuna, leave a comment below if you have any thoughts on this. Don't tell me things you know, but if you have thoughts on this, if you're figuring this out with me, please leave comments below. And meanwhile, know that God loves you and that you never walk alone. I have to believe that.